Nike has decided not to promote Caitlin Clark for the time being, effectively suspending her endorsement campaign. This move reportedly comes in response to complaints from Aya Wilson. As a result, Nike is now focusing its promotional efforts on Wilson, especially following her recent MVP win. The decision to pause Clark's promotion is believed to be influenced by ongoing controversy surrounding her.
Wilson, 28 years old, 1,000 points in the regular season. Why is that not the biggest story out at the moment? And why are we talking about Caitlin Clark?
Why when Asia was releasing a shoe were we talking about Caitlin?
Nike appears to believe that Aya Wilson will bring less controversy, even though it's clear she may not drive the same level of sales as Caitlin Clark. Despite being one of the biggest rising stars in the sport, Clark has faced backlash from analysts and fans, which has now left her sidelined. It almost seems as though Nike is willing to sacrifice potential profit in favor of playing it safe.
Caitlin Clark's gonna help it change for the better. All of a sudden, we gonna see Asia Wilson. She may get some more shine because she's that girl. Diana Taurasi gonna get more shine because we know what she brings to the table. Ionescu, she's gonna get more shine. Others, black, white, everything in between. It's about the ladies, now more so than ever before.
Following Aya Wilson's reported complaints, she has become Nike's top priority, now featured prominently in promotions, and there are even rumors she may receive her own signature shoe. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark continues her rapid rise, quickly establishing herself as a transformative figure in the sport. In a short time, she's built a massive following, attracting fans who had never watched women's basketball before. Her impact goes far beyond the box score. Clark has brought new energy and excitement to the game, making her one of the most compelling players to watch today.
Wonder if Caitlin, in every post-game press conference, she came out and talked about the kind of hateful comments that she was getting. If she came out and told everybody the reason why she has personal security that goes with her every single place. It's a lot. And so it's not just Caitlin Clark fans or Indiana Fever fans. It is not all going in one direction.
Dubbed the future of the WNBA, Caitlin Clark has injected a level of excitement and viewership into women's basketball that hasn't been seen in years. Despite her meteoric rise and widespread appeal, Nike's focus remains on Aya Wilson, leaving Clark somewhat in the shadows. Surprisingly, there has been a noticeable absence of Clark in Nike's promotional campaigns. Many expected her to quickly become one of the brand's marquee athletes, given her rapid ascent to stardom. However, Nike appears hesitant to fully embrace her as a leading face of the WNBA, choosing instead to hold back rather than push their rising star into the spotlight.
Somebody coming along and elevating the sport shine ultimately benefits you. Go out there, compete with her, try to bust her up if you want to, and all of that stuff. Just don't hate on the acclaim that she's getting.
This decision has sparked widespread speculation and growing frustration among fans and analysts alike. Adding to the debate are rumors that Nike has rejected the idea of giving Caitlin Clark her own signature shoe line, a move many believe is long overdue considering her marketability and the excitement surrounding her WNBA debut. With so much momentum behind her, the question remains, why is Nike holding back?
Exactly what I'm saying, because I think it makes a mockery of the women's game. If the focus on, now we just have to have people because of marketing and their attention, and they're not as talented, and we're not putting the best team out.
One theory circulating in sports circles is that Nike is hesitant to promote Caitlin Clark too aggressively out of concern it could overshadow their current lead ambassador, Aya Wilson. As the reigning MVP and a dominant force in the league, Wilson has been Nike's go-to figure for WNBA promotions. Some suggest the brand is worried that elevating Clark, who has rapidly become a breakout sensation, could create tension within their athlete hierarchy, potentially making Wilson feel sidelined or less prioritized. Reports indicate that Wilson has been aware of this dynamic for some time and has remained firm in her position as Nike's top WNBA representative.
I don't really listen to, honestly, because I'm in season. I have other things that we need to worry about than what other people have to.
It's not uncommon for brands to be protective of their lead athletes, especially when those athletes have long served as the face of the brand. In this case, Nike may be playing it safe by continuing to prioritize Aya Wilson as their primary representative, rather than risk internal tension by heavily promoting a rising star like Caitlin Clark. However, this cautious strategy could be limiting Nike's ability to fully capitalize on Clark's explosive marketability. Right now, Caitlin Clark is the biggest draw in women's basketball, and holding back on her could mean missing a major opportunity.
Got one of the hottest selling jerseys in sports, y'all. According to Fanatics, led by the one and only Michael Rubin, Clark's Indiana Fever jersey is apparently sold out in all sizes. It was rumored that she actually outsold Dallas Cowboy jersey.
Caitlin Clark's electrifying performances have drawn record-breaking viewership and sent her jersey sales soaring. She's ignited interest in women's basketball like few athletes ever have, captivating both longtime fans and casual viewers. Her popularity isn't a passing trend. She's built a loyal following, and her consistent on-court excellence continues to justify the hype. Given all this, it's puzzling why Nike hasn't fully tapped into a rapidly expanding fan base. From a marketing perspective, Clark represents a golden opportunity to reach new audiences and boost sales. Yet Nike's hesitation feels like a missed opportunity. One speculated reason for this reluctance is the controversy surrounding Clark's on-court demeanor. Known for her fiery personality, fierce competitiveness, and unapologetic drive, Clark often plays with visible passion, celebrating big shots, displaying emotion, and bringing an intense edge to every game. While many fans view these traits as proof of her love for the sport, others see them as potentially polarizing. In a sports culture that still closely scrutinizes how female athletes express themselves, Clark's emotional and confident style of play may be seen by some as too bold, despite being celebrated in male athletes.
Folks, but the few who are, you know who the hell you are. Calm the hell down. Support Caitlin Clark, because recognize that when you act that way, you stain her name as well because of your association to her. Not that anybody would think that she thinks like that. But the point is, what is your problem?
Nike, a brand known for carefully curating its image and endorsements, may be cautious about promoting an athlete who's unafraid to speak her mind or openly celebrate her achievements, concerned that even a minor misstep could lead to public backlash. However, when you take a closer look at Caitlin Clark, it becomes clear that such hesitation may be unfounded. Despite her intense, high-energy demeanor on the court, Clark has consistently maintained professionalism, focus, and respect in all aspects of her career. She's had no off-court controversies, engages positively with the media, and demonstrates strong sportsmanship. Her fire and passion are hallmarks of elite athletes, driven by a deep desire to win, not signs of poor character. For example, when comparing Clark's reaction to tough losses with that of other players like Angel Reese, it's evident she remains composed and respectful, even in defeat. Her ability to handle pressure and criticism with grace further reinforces that she embodies the qualities brands like Nike typically value in their ambassadors.
Move it side to side like we had for 3 quarters, we were really good. I just felt like we didn't execute. It just felt like we kind of let them take them. When they went on a little run, we could never find a way to respond, and you know, that's what happens in basketball.
On the flagrant, did you feel like
the basketball play?
Yeah, did you feel like that was the appropriate call, or?
The basketball play, I can't control the refs. They affected the game obviously a lot tonight. So this clip gonna get out somewhere. I know. Sure.
If anything, her competitive nature should be seen as a testament to her work ethic and desire to excel, qualities that are typically celebrated in athletes. Yet despite this, an ongoing narrative seems to paint Clark as a more controversial figure than she actually is. It's not the first time Clark has been overlooked either. Throughout her rise to stardom, it has often felt as though she's been passed over when it comes to major endorsements, recognition, or mainstream media coverage. Even though her talent and marketability are undeniable, despite her consistent on-court excellence, there always seems to be a reason to keep her out of the spotlight when it comes to major sponsorships. This approach feels not only unfair to Clark, but also like a massive missed opportunity for brands like Nike, who could be tapping into the excitement she generates. Clark represents the future of women's basketball, and continuing to overlook her contributions only serves to undermine her undeniable impact on them. Enjoyed this content? Be sure to like, subscribe, and explore more videos now playing on screen. Thanks for watching.